UTV Outlaws, Redbull Snow Scramble, take one.
You forgot the 2022 part.
UTV Outlaws, Redbull Snow Scramble, 2022, take 200.
What are we doing out here today, Tim? Besides shoving people.
We're freezing. We're freezing.
Yeah, what'd you say it was? -6? -8?
Yeah,
Something like
the
that.
wind chill's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's crazy windy, super cold.
Stayed in the camper. It was about to blow over last night. It was crazy.
Yeah, there's like 40-mile-an-hour winds out here. It's nuts out here.
So we got a Red Bull race. It's the Redbull Snow Scramble. It's very similar to like the RBOR.
Yep, same course.
Same course, same place, twisted trails off-road. And
Obviously it's going to be slick out there because it's covered in snow, so.
It's going to be a lot slower.
Yeah, a lot slower, a lot more accidents, a lot of people sliding off the course, I'm sure.
The rules were back and forth, so none of us have studs, and now they allow studs.
Okay.
Yeah, we were told.
And I mean, you can see the ice here on the ground, too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's bad.
Yeah, the whole thing's going to be rough.
I guess they just got a whole bunch of freezing rain, so I hear the track is basically ruts that are frozen, and you slide into them, you're probably going to break some stuff.
Yep, I would imagine there's going to be a lot of radius arms here.
Yeah. So basically, you guys haven't seen basically any of these machines in a while, and they've all transformed into kind of race cars.
Yeah.
So we're trying to go in this path. We want to race a lot of different races this year. We're all going to be involved.
We're going to try to do the whole RBOR series all summer.
Yeah, maybe some other ones.
Yeah.
We got Austin with his X3, which has came a long way since.
Got a long ways to go, but
Yeah, when's the last time you were on video? Probably
RBOR race.
the last RBOR.
Okay,
race.
okay, yep,
one,
yep,
yeah.
yep, yep,
And then we got my machine, which is 21 turbo.
yep,
We got Joel's 21 Pro XP.
yep,
We got Daniel's 19 Honda Talon.
yep.
We've had to put a lot of accessories, different things they want, safety features to race this race. Tech is, I don't know, it's hit or miss. One day they were super strict, the next day they were, the first day they weren't super strict, the next day they're like really strict. And so
Probably on race day, that's when they started cracking down on
yeah,
it.
for sure. So if you want to take a look around the cars,
Yeah, you want to give us a little rundown of all the changes on each of them?
you want to give them a rundown on your car?
Tires. So tires, stuff like that.
Got house tires.
Super ATV doors. These things are amazing.
We got those. We got those from Classic Motorsports in
Yeah.
Traverse City. So
They're awesome.
Gary and Nate hooked us up.
Best door for an X3 by far.
Nice. All these guys did nets and stuff like that, had to custom build some
We had to
stuff.
have a roof. We had to have a roof. We had to have window nets. We had to have
Front and rear bumpers. So we
harnesses, not the
Yep.
retractable style.
Velvet bumper.
Yeah,
Front, rear
bumpers, front and back, yep.
Number plates,
Yeah, number plates on the side there.
different stuff like that.
You can see it on Tim's there.
I don't know why you didn't get rid of these speakers.
They gotta be jamming.
Yeah, gotta be jamming there.
$400 transponder from Red Bull. Like hit us with.
That was a sponsorship deal?
Yeah, Austin sponsored my.
Yeah, thanks,
I got
Austin.
my wallet. That's just payback for him taking my machine for a ride.
All right.
I don't know why I haven't dropped the 2-seater yet.
Yeah, you ain't getting your hands on that one. All right, so this is a 21 turbo 2-seater. A lot of things have changed. We got an Angel Performance cage. I built the bumpers, front and rear.
Yep.
There's some X3 rock sliders I cut down and modified. We've got Super ATV A-arms. It's got Hypertech limit straps, ball joints, box shocks. I don't know where else to start. We got L&W Fab radius rods.
You got your ventilation system in there?
We ain't using that today.
Yeah,
I wish I could
I know
pump some
you-
heat through there. But,
Yeah.
we
That'd be
got
nice.
Harnesses in it, rugged radio in it, 2 fire extinguishers, Hess steering quickener. We got Hypertech door bags, which are really nice to keep your leg off the door, because if you guys rode for a long time, you know your legs getting beat on the door.
Yep. Gets a nice pad and a nice place to put stuff.
You know, you put me on the spot and it's hard to remember everything that's on here, but
You got so much that you've done.
there's a lot. Full skid plate,
Yeah,
custom exhaust, super loud. I don't know if I like it yet, but
yeah.
we got the Pro over here. Oh wait, and that Hypertech gated shifter.
Yep.
So we actually
You liked it so much in the 4-seater, you
And
put
the
it in a
Hypertech
2-seater.
tuner.
Yeah.
Right. No, actually, so Tim and I, we actually did a lot on the Pro now. We actually put a Cageworks cage on it. So Tim and I welded it up and whatnot.
We got it as a kit, welded it up.
Yeah, you guys probably seen that video by now.
Maybe.
Maybe. You know, we got the tabs quick for the nets.
I made all the window nets for, I guess, 3 of our machines. 3 or 4 of them, you know.
Yep. So bumpers, just picked up some Tuss speed locks with some Kenda XTs. I haven't tried them out yet. So
The super heavy duty tie rods we got in Pro Service in Tennessee.
yeah, I've got them over there in Tennessee.
Limit straps.
Got just some Super ATV limit straps, some belt shocks. Got them from a guy down in Tennessee there.
Nice.
I appreciate that from him. Same thing, cut off exhaust. Tim and I.
You want to show them that?
Yeah,
Sure.
come on. That's your
And the Outlaw exhaust.
Outlaw exhaust.
Outlaw exhaust, I like it.
So, still running stock radius rods, A-arms, but that's all going to change here hopefully before RBOR
I gotcha.
and all that. So, then big thing on it, got a Wayland tune on it.
Okay.
So, it's supposedly the 229 horse tune once everything's dialed in and all that.
Nice.
Once I get the clutching down, she's going to rip.
If you guys need Wayland speed parts, go to their website, put whatever you want in your shopping cart. At the end, when you're about to check out, all lowercase, one word, UTV Outlaws, and it'll save you 5%.
There you go.
So
It's
look
a big
'em up.
deal.
Yeah, look them up. It's a great product, great tune. I'm loving it so far.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
That works. And then we got Daniel's Honda. We probably got to speed this up because we got a sight lap we got to go do, so fill them in, Daniel.
biggest thing that's changed, I've now got a Hess tuner on it. I got 2-step.
You got launch control.
Yep.
You got window nets. We didn't have to change a whole lot on his. We got the L&W Fab lowers because you seen at the last RBOR the tire was all cocked and that was snapped in half.
Yep. So I had to change those out finally.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think nothing else really changed.
No.
He already had the race car. Yeah, he had the race car.
Well, she looks good.
VTEC, Honda VTEC.
Yeah.
It sounds like a VTEC when he's spooling it up on that launch control, taking off at 8,000 RPM.
There you go.
All right, well, we need to get our gear and go do a sight lap.
All right, I need to go warm up. All right, here they go for a parade lap. That's the beginning there. All kinds of machines out here today. Guess we're not the only ones that apparently like this cold weather. So obviously this incorporates a little bit more, looks like a track rather than just trails. So I thought that was kind of cool. All right, Tim, how'd it go out there?
Well,
You want to pull your helmet off?
no.
Okay.
Shield fogs up real bad. I need to try to tighten it up. It won't stay open a little bit. It's super slick. It does get really tight out there. That was just a practice lap, you know, to try to learn the
little
course.
parade lap. So you took him for a parade lap to show him the qualifier and then the whole track.
Correct. So we're just trying to learn the course, check our machines, because to be fair, this has had a lot done to it and hasn't been out, hasn't been driven. New shocks, I don't know how they're going to act. They feel great. I got them really stiff right now, but
Okay.
I don't know, very minimal traction. Our parade lap was about 35 miles an hour.
Yeah. Maybe
glad
more
that-
traction after you get a bunch of people running over it. No,
No way.
no.
No way.
I was thinking maybe tires
I mean,
spinning on it.
we're
Luckily,
breaking
in the
through
corners,
holes.
it's pretty rutted in the corners, so we can at least turn.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can turn. The banks are froze, so it kind of like holds you in
guide
place a
you.
little bit.
I gotcha.
But if you slide up and over that, you're done because a lot of them are drop-offs.
Yeah.
Somebody will be in a tree by the end of the day.
Oh, for sure. Someone wiped out over here.
Really?
In the parade lap, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, it's gonna be crazy.
It's icy.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna try to do what we gotta do to finish.
Yeah, Jeep fell off the track over there too. He went and got stuck. So
Other than
yeah.
that, how'd your machine do?
Great, it feels amazing.
How'd you?
I'm feeling good. Honestly, I was sitting there toying with Daniel, and I'm like, come on, man, I could go way faster still.
Well, we can go a lot faster for sure. There was a lot of areas we could go faster. But
Yeah.
Somebody out here in this open, it's a lot of sheer ice.
you gotta give yourself plenty of time to stop because there ain't no stopping. I mean, you're going
Yeah.
down a hill like this,
Yeah.
you know,
That's what I
Yeah.
got to check.
drifting
My chase light doesn't seem
to
to be
get down and around it. So.
Yeah.
One
Alright.
thing we got to look at quick, my chase light doesn't seem to be working. So I don't know. I don't
Mine
think
working?
Yeah, I think so.
Your taste light? Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
it's been working since I put it in, and then of course
We'll have to show you guys the qualifying next, so
Yeah,
we'll
we're
have that
gonna get
coming
ready
up.
for that. We got a few things to check over and get ready for that. So
I know Daniel's got a fuel.
how's your machine feel?
Dude, this is gonna be like a 10-mile-an-hour race for me, man. This thing is all over the place.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah,
I gotta rip my net thing out, man. I couldn't see
I'm gonna
anything.
find out on the way too.
Yeah.
Nah, this is gonna be a slow race for me, man. I'm freezing.
unless
Yeah.
unless you got studs, that's a slow race.
I think
Yeah.
studs, they got good traction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
those guys will definitely be out front.
Let us
With
try to get
studs.
what we got to get done.
So that part that goes through the Joker line and stuff like that, none of that stuff.
We're
Okay.
driving up next to it, but we're not going through it.
I got you. Okay, that's what
There
I
is
was
some
thinking.
We can
technical
veer
stuff out
off
there.
the course.
Huh?
He said that we can kind of veer off course, so when we come around into the bowl here, can we stay up by the woods?
So
Run
he
across?
said,
That would probably save a lot of time.
he did say, don't go through the taped areas, but if you see use your imagination. If you see a place to pass,
Go ahead and
take it.
pass. Okay. That's
But
nice.
a lot of it's just so icy, it's like,
You can't really get anywhere else but
No.
the snow. That's the
Yeah.
only place you can go.
Yeah.
the snow does good. The snow helps.
Yeah. Well, there goes our Red Bull guys.
Red Bull!
Woo!
I was trying to get another one.
They've been giving
You've had like 5.
I'm changed up, man.
You got wings out there.
Mine was frosted over.
I got a little hair out here.
Yeah.
Sending it off that a little bit.
Yeah.
Mine was.
All right, we'll show you guys the qualifying next.
Yeah.
Mine's finally
Oh yeah, so crisp.
going with my face because my glasses.
So getting ready to start this race, considering how frigid it is outside, you can see it's a pretty decent turnout. Oh, almost made it there. So you can see all side-by-sides getting lined up right now. They're doing 2 different classes. I think it's like a pro class and a sportsman or something like that. We're gonna figure everything out once we get to get down to it here. So I think the pro class, I think you got to pay a little bit more. And the idea was, I guess some of these guys wanted to be in separate races, so they were going to join the pro class, and then they found out they're putting them all together anyways. So didn't end up working out the way we thought it was going to, but we'll show the start of the race here in a second. So you guys can see this is the order. Frankie's in first. You can see it's all mixed up. So you got pro and sportsman here. So, but this is the fastest qualifying laps. They're going to break up these classes, I guess. So they're staging everything right now. They're going to break them up in 30-second intervals. So it'll probably start with that first line. 30 seconds later, it'll go to the second line, so on and so forth. So.
Everything's lined up.
All right.
The track is clear.
Got pulled away, so we're getting ready to take off here.
You're ready to go all the way around this 4-mile course.
So a lot of these guys, they were told originally, I guess, they can't run pick tires out here. A lot of these guys ended up, they got a lot of ice out here last night, so a lot of these guys ended up running picks anyway, so they talked to the crew here and they were okay with it, so they changed their minds on it apparently. So some of these guys got pick tires, some of them don't. And with ice, pick tires are obviously going to be a huge advantage. rock and roll here in a second. There we go. Flipping and sliding. Oh, a couple bumps. So we drive off the course a little bit.
Each row here for this scramble race. That's our first.
We got Daniel and Tim here. These guys put a couple screws in their tires just to try to get some kind of traction, but you guys can see these guys are obviously sliding a lot. So this is the pro class here. So this was the starting. Obviously you could, actually I guess you can't see it. It started about probably 8 minutes ago. So you could see this was the order that everything started for the pro class. And let me pull up the sportsman class. I'll show you that next. So here comes all your leaders. You can see AJ's in the lead over there. So now we'll start getting some results. There's Dirt Dudes. Those guys been flying out here. That was the Redbull car. If I'm not mistaken, I think that thing had no studs in it. It's moving quick for no studs. There's another Dirt Dudes. Here comes Joel. He just completed his first lap. All right, I think Daniel, there he is. Yep, here comes Daniel. Well, it's hard to tell. You guys probably remember from the RBOR race if you watched it. It's kind of hard to tell where everybody's at. That's why they got the live updates on your phone. So, and now you can also see they got the transponders in them now, so you can see exactly where they're at on the course. That way, if someone breaks down or stalls or anything like that, you can see what's going on. So I want to say that's probably Tim coming up. Let's see who it is. Yep, looks like Tim. Yep, here he comes. Apparently both these guys are still in it, so everyone's still in it that started it. There's Austin. A lot of times too, like if you guys watch that other race like I was talking about, it's more about endurance than anything, just being able to finish the actual race itself. So a lot of times, you know, 2/3 of the guys might be broke down by the end of it. So we'll go look at the results. So apparently someone rolled over there, so they got the waving the yellow flag, so didn't even see it. It's off in the distance there, so yep, there they go, flipping them back over. So you guys can see this is the sportsman class here. There's the results after lap 1. You can see Austin back there. Looks like 13th. Let's see what the pro looks like. All right, so there's your pro results so far. Joel's in 6th, Daniel's in 7th, Tim's in 8th. So here comes the leaders again. There's AJ up front still. There comes some more of the guys up front. A nice little three-way race going there. Battling it out.
Richie Guthrie in that Redbull Ranger, making a pass right there.
Oh yeah.
Power to the ground with those PFGs.
There you go, battling it out.
That is a big
Woo! Oh, a little too much, a little too much. Spun out.
contact. We got one comes around. Sketchy section right there. Big ice hole before that turn. It's a very deep berm. Now these guys.
They're still pulling that guy that rolled over earlier. Still trying to get him out of there. Here comes Joel again. Got dirt dudes on his back bumper. Alright, here comes Daniel. We got Tim right behind him. Tim, you better, that's a naturally aspirated Honda tail in there, bud. You better get that turbo teaching. You got a little ground to make out there, bud. So they just announced right before I kicked on the camera, Frankie J with the fastest lap. So we'll see if he can, they can give something to AJ up there in first place. Here comes AJ again. They said apparently Frankie J is putting out the fastest laps out there, so we'll see if he can catch him. Having a good battle there in the first three right there.
Frankie J, so it's AJ Zirkle. This is by the times. AJ Zirkle. P1, P2, Jacob Kehoe. He's a sportsman. The 117 of Frankie J in P3.
I think I hear Daniel. There he is. Let's see if Tim's catching him at all. No. Oh no. Tim might have broke something. Here comes Tim. Looks like he's doing quite a bit of slipping and sliding. See? Everything seems to be running strong still, though. All right, here comes the leaders. You got AJ up front still. Frankie J blew a tire, so he's back in the pits trying to get it repaired right now. So that's going on. There comes second. So close. So they're waving the white flag, so one more lap to go. Here comes the Red Bull car. So it seems to be running really strong. Car here just sounded like it blew a belt. So here comes Joel. Still running pretty decently. So AJ is still out front. Joel here in third place. Very nice. Frankie, like we talked about earlier, he lost the tire out there, so Daniel, Tim, still in it. All right, so here's Sportsman. Here's your top 10. So everybody, surprisingly, is a lot of cars are still running through this thing, so it seems like a few were knocked out early on, but not as many as I thought. So you guys can see this is the live tracking, so they got everything mapped out here. You can kind of see the groups of cars. That way you can follow, you know, whichever car you want to follow. But this is pretty cool. They put transponders in all these cars. That way we can figure out exactly where they're at on the track, and you can figure out, you know, based on movement or not, you know, if they're broke down or anything else happened, any wrecks or anything like that, kind of, so. Here goes AJ for the finish. He got the win. This guy got second.
Unofficially, now in P2.
Very nice. Oh, the Red Bull car coming in real strong.
Are they correcting what? Are they correcting
Mitch Guthrie.
Here comes Tim. Got dirt dudes on his bumper. Oh no! Woo! Nice save, Tim. Nice save. Man, that was tight.
So far, it is.
Oh, looks like we got Joel coming around. I think he got third in the pro class. Coming around for the checker right now. Tim's out here for his bonus lap. Tim needs to put his purse down?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tim, that's Brianne over there talking smack. Yeah, she said put your purse down, Tim. Yeah, Tim got himself a little bonus lap. So he did one extra lap when everybody else stopped. Looks like the back end of that machine's a little loose. We'll see if anything's going on with that. These guys are like, yeah, checkered flag again, bud.
Well, we finished.
Yes, we did.
We kept it together. Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, you finished, right? Yeah. There you go. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So
We all finished. Everyone finished.
Yeah.
it was.
Everybody's
wild.
machines beat up afterwards, but everybody finished.
I don't know. I think Austin's probably the best shape.
Yeah, I ain't got a thing wrong.
I was like,
Oh, no?
Not this time. The last time it was 2 seconds in, all the axles were broke. But
you're lucky.
I think he's good at. You know, he kind of gave me some carnage. You know, he's really good for messing my stuff up.
Yeah.
He rear-ended me over here in the first turn.
That was awfully kind of him.
Lap.
Just a little kiss.
Little kiss.
get out of the
Took
way.
out the wheel bearing, the brakes. Oh yeah, no wheel bearing, no brakes.
It's funny, you can't stop on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
got
need
s-
brakes. You can't stop anyways.
Then he got stuck there.
Yeah, Dirt Dudes killed it out here today.
Yeah, the dudes got down. AJ got down.
Yep.
Frankie was moving.
Yeah, Frank was moving until he lost the tire.
We thought Joel was gonna.
Place
We thought Joel had third in the
That's
pros,
close. That's close.
and
Yeah, apparently they.
corrected time was put him in fifth.
Yeah, they corrected the time. We'll kind of go over that here at the end of the video.
Yeah.
So, like, some of the results changed because everything was corrected based on the starting positions.
And this old Honda Talon this dude's got, man, that thing was moving. He was getting down, and then he glued it to a tree
Yep. Yep.
at like 40 miles an hour.
Any comment on that, Daniel?
I was a couple minutes ahead of Tim. That's all I got to say.
Oh.
I realized that thing from a tree.
Hey, where did you finish at?
9.
All right, I got 7th, bud. Where you at?
Because I hit a tree and you buried me.
Hey, hold on. Last year, I think he told me and Joel that you got that turbo and you're gonna be in a tree at 80 miles an hour. We ain't never been in no tree. Remember?
Yeah.
We never been in no tree.
Yeah, you're like, you guys are gonna be hitting them trees. Yeah.
You got to take it easy.
Anyways, the Talon did good, except for hit a tree, got stuck on the tree, got off the tree, and finished.
Yeah.
And I see him over here on the court. They're both outside looking at it, and I'm like, you good? And they're like pointing at it, and I'm just like, later,
Gone.
later.
Yeah.
I ain't stopping.
Drove it. Hey.
They're alive. They weren't broke, like
Yeah.
physically broke.
No, we hit like the last tree coming out of the woods and got it back here. So we finished. I got lapped. But
Hopefully you guys seen it, man. I finished lap. I almost rolled it at the finish line.
Yeah. That's. I
didn't even know that. Oh, dude, man.
I think I got it pretty good. We'll see what happens with the footage.
At RS1, he was coming across. I could hear him, and I looked in my mirror and I seen him there, and I just laid into right before the finish line. Came flying off the finish line, and then the next one
Oh, yeah.
The next one, I came off sideways, something like this, landed here. I thought I broke an A-arm, but everything like that held together, but I did take out an axle.
Yeah.
So she needs a diff, an axle, wheel bearing.
I think they all need a little attention.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the Pro came out in one piece. I got no problems.
You did
So,
good.
Yeah, that's true.
This was actually the Pro's first race, so
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I could have softened up the shocks a little bit more because
I
it was a
noticed
little
that,
rough.
too.
Yeah. Otherwise, for the first run, that was the first run of the Pro.
Well, so that's the same thing with this. So, like, we've done a lot to all these machines, and I didn't really know how it was going to act. I didn't know how the shocks was going to be. Like, so they were really kind of stiff. I know these same shocks on Will's machine, like, we bombed the dunes and never bottom out on, like, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I had these suckers on 15 just so I didn't bottom out. I didn't bottom out, but she was rough.
Yeah.
She was rough.
Little choppy, yeah.
Rough.
Those Fox shocks got a lot of adjustment to them.
They do. I'm super happy. I think we need a little more ride height to the front.
Honestly, if you're not bottoming out, man, you got to raise it up that much higher.
Yeah, the RBOR is a little bit different than this.
Well, I mean, yeah, once we get to that point.
A little more travel.
But other than that, I mean, I think everything did good. I mean, this is, we all finished. That's, I guess, our biggest goal.
Yeah.
Honestly, top 10 on both classes.
Did we get all top 10?
Yeah, all of us got top 10.
And I
Nice.
mean, I think that's what you said you wanted was top 10.
Top 10, that's all I was
I kind of laughed at you when you that top 10. I'm like,
Did you laugh at yourself?
I didn't. Wasn't trying to go for top 10. You know what I was going for? A finish.
A finish? Okay.
That's all I wanted. I didn't care. I've told everybody here, I'm not here to win it. I'm just here to have a good time.
Yeah.
Keep it
I
together.
came, same thing. I was like, I want top 10. And then once we started the race, changed them studs around.
Nah.
Joel
Joel put 500 studs, not that many, but a lot of studs in his tires right before the race after qualifying. And he's like, I'm going for podium.
Yeah. I was
I'm
close.
like, all right, we'll just keep your machine together. We're not trying to ruin
Well, I
it.
think you lost them all too, didn't you?
Majority of them are out.
I got 2
Yeah.
left in each tire. So
I'm surprised I ain't got any studs from someone else.
See, we gotta do the nice cold cutters.
So Frankie and Chris from I'd Wrap That ended up having some studs and helping us pushing it in. So we ended up getting them all put in, everything except for
I didn't put a
Austin's
single
car.
stud in my tire. No.
Daniel got some, I got some, Joel got some, and it did make a difference. And I kind of makes sense why after like the 3rd lap, I didn't have any more steering or traction. It's because I have 2 studs left in each tire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
When you-
other than that,
Definitely.
The shorter ones rip out of there.
They really do, yeah. Like I said, I probably put maybe 100 per tire, and I only see but a handful.
so here's the tires that I would have studded right here.
Yeah.
And I only bring 2 of them because I didn't plan on needing them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a recap. We'll try to go over like the times and how people did like on the scoreboard a little bit later today. But right now we're gonna try to get warm.
Yep. Yeah, we've been out here all day.
Warm.
I-
It is warmer now than it has been.
Yeah, the sun came out just a little bit there.
And I'll
So
have to say, during that race, like I
cold.
was warm. The only thing that was cold was my hands. I got to do something different.
Yeah, we had some adrenaline going, man. I was
Yeah.
cold.
No.
So appreciate everybody coming out here and having a good time.
Yeah, it definitely was a good time, that's for sure. New territory, that's for sure on the ice.
Yep. All right, guys, capping off this ice race.
Snow scramble.
Snow
ice
scramble.
race. It was like ice race.
Yeah, it was very
It was
icy out
very
there.
bad. All right, so it was very cold that day. I don't know, it was probably 10 degrees. We were going up to
It was definitely in the negatives.
podium area, and I don't know what went on in that race. I don't necessarily like. all
Yeah,
of
so
it.
they had the staggered start, but there was some goofy things with timing systems not working correctly or something like that. So we're reading the site the whole time, and it's telling us who's winning and who's not and whatnot. So I'm going through all this stuff, and I guess at the very end, the results all changed.
Yeah, so what Will was telling you on the camera as he was recording the finish of the race, you know, who came in first, second, third, fourth, pro, you know, sportsman, all that like went down and changed. And what happened is, you know, last you guys knew AJ got first place, I want to say Joel probably got third place.
I think so, yeah.
And I don't remember where everyone else was, but either way, the Red Bull computer crew, whoever was running the timing system, said that their Red Bull driver, Mitch Guthrie, I think is his name, his tracker on lap 4, which was a module that we had to put a $400 deposit on, went down. And so first, second, third, and fifth lap, it said his accurate time. And then number 4, it went down, and they generated their own time. If you were to take, and I guess AJ argued this and went back and forth with the officials to try to find some truth in it. But basically, AJ was first. AJ had the fastest lap, I think, in the pro, in his class. He was first, right off the bat. No questions asked. But then the Red Bull driver, I don't know his times. We'd have to go back and look. But basically, it was 20 or 30 seconds faster than he had ever made a lap. Like, his other laps were that much slower. And then that lap was like, 10 seconds faster than AJ's fastest lap. And
yeah, so like
the time didn't add up. So how they said that they got his time, like they entered his time manually, was off of a timestamp from a picture or a video or something. And it just doesn't add up, doesn't make sense. And the winner of that was AJ.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah,
but they say he was first place. But
yeah,
I guess
they ended up giving it to their racer.
When it's your show and your race, I mean, you can do whatever you want, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't think it has anything to do with the racer. It's just the timing system was goofy.
Yeah, it's not. The racer did his job. He went out there, I believe, and raced the best race he could. And he's strapped in behind the wheel just like I was, and he didn't have any control of that.
Yeah.
So.
And I think it's cool. We don't have Red Bull coming out here sponsoring stuff in this area.
Cool. It was
it was really cool.
Event.
Yeah, that the fact that they came out here and stuff like that, it was really cool. Gave us something to do in the middle of winter.
It was supposed to be something like Joe's or Pro versus Joe's.
Okay.
That's what they, I guess, kind of did it off. He was a pro driver, and we're just the Joes.
Okay, I gotcha.
And I really think Michigan, most of the Michigan people held it down. Like, that's their track in their area, and that's what they're used to racing.
Yeah.
They race it 4 or 5 times a year, that Red Bull, that RBOR
Yeah,
race.
granted, the track changes every time.
It does, but when you know that place, I'll say that after I've raced on it twice now, myself. I've been in 3 races there.
Yeah.
And once you see a spot that you recognize, you remember it. Like, you know what's coming and what's
the fastest route and everything else. Yeah.
So they might change up the course, but once you know that place, most of them people are from Michigan, and they know the place. Like, they know that track. Like, they're fast. There ain't no beating that. But either way, we kind of like to bring some insight to that, kind of cap this video off. I know it's about a month late, but we had some carnage to fix on this thing. We ended up getting rear-ended and ended up ripping a CV boot, destroying a lower LNW radius rod, tweaking a...
Which they replaced.
They replaced it.
Yeah, the warranty was phenomenal.
It marred it all up. The bearing carrier got tweaked, and it ate up 2 bearings. This is the second bearing. I'm waiting on some parts to show up here now to fix that. It also snapped the hub. Well, here we go. We got this right here. So it snapped 2 lugs, and it wallered the holes out.
What was that word?
Wallered. You like that word? Anyways, it messed some stuff up.
Yeah.
You can see they're all messed up. The lug nuts got snapped
all
off.
wallered.
Wallered. Whatever. Man.
I can tell you're from Indiana.
Always giving me a hard time. I don't like claiming if I'm from Indiana, but anyways, what was I saying?
Capping it off.
Oh, the front diff was smoked.
Okay.
Front diff was smoked.
Yep.
I sent that to Sandcraft. They went through there and machined the housing and moved the electric magnet closer because I had already put their bulletproof parts in there.
Yep.
And nothing was technically broke. It just, like, I don't know, wasn't aligned right. So they took care of it. It's fixed. It's good to go. I've been beating on it now a couple times. And, yeah. Hopefully they liked the video. It was cold. All of our GoPro cameras died.
Yep, they all died.
We did learn a trick from them Michigan boys. They said that they run a cord plugged in, even if their camera's on their helmet or in their car. They just plug it right in and keep a cord hooked to it, and they don't have no problems.
That way it stays topped off and stays warmed up.
So we're going to do that from now on.
Yeah.
Try to. And we've got a lot of good content coming, so just stay tuned. Sorry the video's delayed, and thanks for watching.
All right.
Alright guys, so we're getting ready to head to Angel Performance to get a cage built for the 2-seater.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is it already built?
It's already built, but...
We forgot to do an intro and an outro for this video. It's been kind of delayed, but here we are.
Yep, so we're going to be heading out there. A lot of it is time-lapse, but basically it's to build a cage. Angel Performance work with us a little bit to build a cage.
Angel,
Yep.
Will Angel, Mark Angel,
Yep.
Jordan, they all helped on knocking this cage out.